If you really want to move forward from where you are to where you want to be and get some traction happening quickly, we all go through stages where we're procrastinating or we're stalled or we're almost paralyzed to move forward. And usually that's because there's some uncertainty about what the next step is. So I'm going to give you a quick process to help you move today. And I'm going to give you a challenge to help you move forward in the next 24 hours. And I've used this on myself multiple times over the years. Even this morning, we had a glitch and the internet wasn't working, and I started to get really frustrated. And I already had my day planned of what I was going to do. And so I had to really shift myself from being in this state of frustration and move into a state of taking action. So, this is the process that I used this morning instead of completely tearing my hair out and staying in that state of frustration for the whole day, shifting that state, shifting my energy and moving forward and taking action. Right. So what is it, firstly, that you need to move on? What's the thing that's frustrating you the most right now? Let's go through this process. So the first thing I want you to do is think about, what is the dream? Where is it that you want to be? If you were to do the thing that you're not doing, where would it take you? What is it, the best possible scenario, the best outcome for you? What is the thing that you're dreaming about? Maybe you want to be a speaker and you're dreaming about being on a stage all over the world. Or maybe you just want to get a promotion and you're dreaming about having that amazing job. Or maybe you're in business for yourself and you're dreaming about creating an online program, or you're dreaming about getting a really big contract. So, what's the dream and what is it going to give you? And when you think about your dream, we forget how to dream, right? We get caught in the day to day, we get caught in the process. But when we dream, we start tapping into our imagination. So, I really want you to dream for a moment. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about, what is it that you would absolutely love to do. And you know that it's there within you because it's something that keeps you awake at night. It's something that you wake up in the morning and you're thinking about. It's constantly playing on your mind. And I just want to encourage you, if you do have something that you really dream about doing, it's because it's within you and you're meant to do it. So, because you're meant to do it, it won't leave you alone. It's going to follow you around for the rest of your life. And you may feel like you don't have all the skills to do it. We all have the imposter syndrome, right? And when we're moving to the next level, because we don't know what it looks or feels like, our brains go into fear mode. We start to access that part of our minds that is that subconscious part that goes into fight or flight and makes us feel scared of the future. So I want you to really just now take a moment, take a couple of deep breaths, close your eyes and just think about what it is that you dream about doing. See yourself on that stage. See yourself with that promotion. See yourself with those sales coming in. So number one is thinking about the dream. Okay, so the next one is focus. Where is your focus right now? If your focus is in too many places, and creative people often focus on many things at once, so they get overwhelmed because they're thinking about the big goal, the big dream, the big hairy goal. And what happens is it's so far away that then they get frustrated in the process of moving towards it. So I want you to pick one focus area, and this is really hard if you're quite right brain and creative, picking one focus area. But if you don't do it, what happens is you'll stay stuck and you won't move forward because you'll be just too overwhelmed with all the different moving parts that are part of the puzzle of getting you to the goal. So our brains like to achieve goals. We need to experience success. So having one focus area is really important. So if you're in business for yourself, I want you to think about one product, one problem that you solve, and one thing that's going to help somebody to move forward and that they will buy from you. So pick one, you'll get to the others later, but just pick one area, because if you think about too many at once, it's like watering a garden. Instead of putting the hose on one plant and going deep, you're actually sprinkling in too many places. You're diffusing your energy and you're going to just get too tired. So I want you to think about the one focus area. If it's a different goal, maybe you're not in business, maybe you have a goal to get another job, I want you to think about the one job that you really want. Maybe you're going to ask for a promotion. I want you to think about what is the amount of money that you want. And so just pick one focus area. Then, when you've picked a focus area, I want you to think about one action that you can take in the next 24 hours that's going to move you towards that goal. So, here we're talking about moving, right? We're talking about taking a very practical action. Maybe you just need to get more information. Maybe you need to go and have a conversation with someone. Maybe you need to make a video. Maybe you need to put in for a job. So, whatever it is, pick one small action, but make it small enough that you feel like you can achieve it. And when you're taking the action, this is what I want you to do. I want you to think about how you're going to feel after you've achieved that goal, even if it's a really small action. For example, this morning, right, I had a bad start, but I knew that I wanted to do some videos. So now that I'm in the process of creating those videos, I'm feeling good because I've still continued to move towards my goal despite having a bad start to the day. So when you start to take action, your brain likes it, you feel like you're achieving something, you start to experience a feeling of confidence, you start to experience a feeling of success. And then those are like little building blocks that build you towards step by step towards the dream. So taking action. So what's one small action that I'm going to challenge you to take today? And I would love you to share with me if you've taken that action, and in the next 24 hours, then I want you to reward yourself somehow for taking the action that you've taken. Maybe like me, it's just going and getting a coffee and saying, good job, got some videos done. Whatever it is for you, take that baby action. And the last thing I want to share with you is, what is it that you're avoiding? So the one thing that you're avoiding is the thing that I'm going to challenge you to do. Maybe you're avoiding getting on the phone and pitching to somebody something that you have to offer as a service or a product. Maybe you're avoiding a conversation with your spouse or with your boss. Maybe you're avoiding going to the gym. Doesn't matter what it is, but just following this process creates a habit. A lot of people think that people who achieve a lot, they see them and they think, wow, they're up here, they're superhuman, whatever. But actually, no, it's just a set of processes and tools that you discipline yourself to follow. And when you use a process like this, it taps into you emotionally, it taps into you practically, it taps into your financial. So you're using different quadrants of thinking to take yourself forward and get traction. So what's the one thing that you need traction on? And I just want to encourage you today to move. Say it after me, move.